Move into this area here of TV, film, and visual effects. Range of courses here from cinematography, QQI level 5. There's a HND, a film diploma at level 6. A short film and factual video production, QQI level 5. Television production and operations diploma, it's a HND at level 6. And a visual effects and 3D technology diploma, HND level 6. So the first person we're talking to today is a gentleman called John. Hello, John.
Hi, Kenneth. Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
And I have to say, I saw your pictures during the week that you sent me, and absolutely excellent work. And we're going to see some of those now today.
Thank you so much. So you're going to run a slide of a student exhibition, and I'll talk about that later on.
Sure.
So I just want to give you a bit of the history on the cinematography course.
Go ahead, John.
First of all, it's a QQI level 5 certificate in media production. And it's actually a film course, but the reason we don't call it film, the reason why we call it cinematography is because there's an emphasis on camera and lighting. And both the film course, the 2-year film course, and the cinematography course were both written by the coordinator of the 2-year course. So there's a total continuity between the two courses. And the idea being that if you'd done the cinematography course and you came out with high merits or distinctions in camera and lighting, when you went on to the 2-year course, you would be at a huge advantage. And so that was the reason why we developed the cinematography course in the first place. We're really trying to develop the artistic side of the student. So that's why the whole idea is on camera and lighting and on the mood. And that's backed up then with photography, traditional black and white photography. And then you have to support modules like you have media analysis, script writing, editing. So overall, it's a really hands-on 1-year filmmaking course that specializes in cinematography, camera and lighting. We attract a wide variety of students. We've had students who just have no experience at all who come in from school. We've had students who have actually degrees in media, in animation, in design. We've had people with masters in filmmaking, all wanting to come back and get a hands-on from our cinematography course. It's really, that's its strength, is its hands-on. And we're talking to the students lately, and we said to them, like, what is it about this course that you like? And everyone said it's the fact that you teach us things, that you teach us editing, you teach us photography, you teach us camera, you teach us lighting, you teach us script making. So they get a full package. And some of the students can actually start up their own production company after doing the 1 year. Like I was talking to a student yesterday who has opened up his own production company, and he's employing some of the students from Ballyfermot now. And I think this is one of the big strengths in Ballyfermot, is that so many of our students have opened up their own companies and then give them jobs to students that you're already working with. And also, that's the nature of filmmaking, that you're working with a team. You can't make a film by yourself. And that's if you can get a chance to work over 3 years with people, they are going to be the people that you're going to work with for the rest of your life. That's going to be your team. And I know that from experience. Another thing I'd say about our students over the years have won so many prizes for script writing, filmmaking, photography. One of our students actually won the Barack Obama Presidential Award of $50,000 to go and study in New York. So he's actually studying in the New York Academy of Fine Art, which came off our level 5 cinematography course. So if anybody's really interested in a hands-on 1-year cinematography course, please apply. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. These pictures are fantastic. Absolutely.
The last thing I say about these this is only just a small sample of the work that the students done. I have a permanent exhibition on the BCFE website. So every year the students put up their work for a year. This is only a small sample of the work that's up on the BCFE website. And what's on the BCFE website is only a small amount of the work that the actual students done last year. So they do a huge amount of visual art. And that is our strength, that we try to develop the students, not just in filmmaking, but as visual artists. Like our term is, we try to create visual poets. And that's, I'll just finish on that. Thank you so much for your time, Kenny.
Thank you very, very much. Again, as John said, if you want to take a further look at John's work in this area, cinematography, film, QQI level 5, all of this work and images are on the website. Very worthwhile taking a look. Again, you can apply to John's course at bcfe.e. Up on the upper right-hand side, apply. Places are limited. Hello, Jude. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. How are you? Hopefully you can hear me okay.
I can indeed. You're going to introduce the Film Diploma HND Level 6. Would that be right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So following on from John, I think John has stole my thunder there. Yeah, I mean, everything John said is accurate. We put together the cinematography course a number of years ago, primarily really as a foundation year for the 2-year Higher National Diploma in Film. So I suppose in a nutshell, the philosophy of filmmaking that John was talking about, we take it through into Higher National Diploma level. So, I mean, really, we're all about making films, and every student makes a film. I suppose what might differentiate our course here with maybe other film courses is that we do place an emphasis on the visual storytelling. So that's the logical cinematography as an entrance into the Higher National Diploma. I suppose really, you know, making a film, and if there's potential students here who have made films before, I suppose, you know, it's not as simple as just grabbing a camera and kind of running out there and doing it. We put a lot of emphasis on the planning and the preparation. In my opinion, at least 50% of the film is actually about the planning and the preparation. So the type of things we get you to do is, well, we go right to the very beginning. You generate a treatment and a proposal into a script then. Then you break that down into a shot list, storyboards, and at the same time, you're engaging in visual research. So you're trying to discover, I suppose, the look, the visual style of your film. And that really is where the research comes, you know, really important. Then you'd find locations, you would cast the film, rehearse it. And you got to rehearse not just for the actors, but also for the camera. So we've a big emphasis on camera work, using lenses creatively, and obviously lighting and different lighting styles that you could apply to your creative film. I suppose really, I mean, I can later on in the breakout room get into, you know, I suppose the nitty-gritty of the course. But all of the elements of film production are there. Like I say, the planning, the prep, the pre-production, then into the production, the actual shooting, lighting the film, and then into the post-production stage, the editing. So I'm available later on in the breakout room if you want to ask me any questions.
Thank you very much, Jude. That's the Film Diploma HND Level 6. Again, on our website, bcfe.ie. That code for that is IFH. Moving along now to short film and factual video production, QQI Level 5 course. Hello, Melanie. How are you today? Hello, Melanie. Are you here? It could be a Wi-Fi issue.
Possibly we'll move to the next one and come back to Melanie if that's...
We'll come back to Melanie. Yeah, absolutely. Just moving through. So we're going to move on now to television production and operations diploma to HND Level 6. Hello, Connor. How are you today? Now, do we have Seamus or Brendan?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Oh, sorry.
Here as well.
Sorry.
Sorry,
There's some tech issues. Sorry about that.
Yes, could I just apologise? My Zoom just cut out. It's come back now.
Not at all. I tell you what, we might go back to Melanie, and
Okay.
then we go to Connor. Is that okay, Connor?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
No
Sorry about
problem at all.
Hello. Hello, Ken.
When you're doing live stuff like this, these things will
Yes.
always happen. So short film, factual video production, QQI Level 5. So
Yes.
Melanie, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you, Ken, apart from my slight technical problems. So, short film and factual video production is a 1-year level 5 QQI course that really is a general foundation and portfolio preparation course for further courses in film and television, either our level 6 film course, which you've just seen, or our level 6 television course, which you're about to see. But it also serves as portfolio preparation for film and television degrees, such as at IADT or Technical University Dublin. So it's particularly suited for people who don't have very much experience, perhaps have not done video work before, film work before, although we like you to have taken photographs. And in the application, I like you to submit just some photographs you've taken, not necessarily film or television. So in classes, we use really high-end professional equipment, high-end cameras, and also professional digital editing software. Now I teach the editing, so that's my particular interest. And we work with a server in the way that large television companies do, such as RTE or TV3 or the BBC. So you make a very short film, and it's more like TV drama, such as you would see on Netflix, serial drama, and a very short factual television report. So most of the modules are integrated. There's script writing, film production, and editing, and you write your script, you plan your film in the film production, and you edit it in the editing module. As I said, you make a TV news report in the television module, and you experience every job in the television studio for the first time. And many film degrees that people might be applying for also have a television element. So even if you're interested in one or the other, it's good to do a broad-based foundation course. Okay, all students do traditional black and white photography to get the idea of the dark room, and that's not very usual nowadays on many courses, but it gives you a good foundation in the use of light and framing. Okay, and before lockdown, as a photograph on the screen at the moment is from our exhibition where we were showing some black and white photography. Before lockdown, we always had an exhibition at the end of the year where we showed all the films and the students' photographs. And here's a very nice photograph from our one of our exhibitions, which took place in Ballyfermot Library. And that, preparing your exhibition, planning it, and having guests constitutes the work experience module. So don't actually go out for work experience, you plan an exhibition and how to market yourself through that exhibition. Okay, Ken, that's about it.
Thank you, Melanie. And your course, the short film, factual and video production QQI level 5, would be a good lead into to Connor's course that's coming up next, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Yes, I mean, people go in various directions. Some decide they're more interested in drama, and some decide they're more interested in factual filmmaking, documentary, or the television studio. Yes.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much today. Okay. Melanie's course is short film, factual video production QQI level 5. And the code is ITC. It's available to apply now on our website, bcfe.ie. Now, Connor, for apologies for a second time, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. Can you hear me?
I can. And Connor's course is Television Production Operations Diploma. It's a HND level 6.
Yeah, and we do a lot of live television, so we're used to tech issues and things not turning up exactly as required. Yeah, so this is the HND in Television Operations and Production. We're a very practical bunch of people. We cover the whole process of TV production, from ideas, producing, directing, planning, organizing, camera work, sound, editing, right through to delivering it to the customer. We have a big emphasis on practical skills and work. And after we do our first year basic training, we take on commissions from people on the outside. We make videos for real people with real needs, small businesses, charitable organizations, some big businesses, And we learn to make videos for them and meet their requirements. We do lots and lots of different types of productions to gain practical experience. We do live gigs, documentaries, promotional videos, corporate videos, music videos for bands, live studio TV shows in our purpose-built TV studio. We live stream from various venues around the country, bands, gigs. We've been in the National Sports Arena. We've been in the National Concert Hall. We've streamed from all of those places. So we really do this for real. We have ex-students in probably every production company in Ireland and most of the TV stations too, many in the UK and even a few in the US. 5 of our students in the last 2 months have started working with Virgin Media. So we're obviously doing something right. And they're actually looking for more people at the moment. So hopefully there'll be some vacancies for the next batch to come through. Yeah, and we're looking for a broad range of people. We're looking for people who have a leaving cert. We're looking for people who like a challenge, people who enjoy a bit of variety, a bit of excitement, because live stuff gets very exciting. It can be a bit disappointing, as you can see when our tech issues happen. And yeah, and that's basically it. We do it for real. You come join us, and you'll be working in live TV certainly within 2 years, and maybe getting paid for it a little while after that.
Thank you very much, Conor. It sounds a very exciting area and a growth area in relation to employment. That sounds really, really good. So if you want to apply for any of these courses that we're looking at today, you can go to bcfe.ie on the upper right-hand side of the page. Again, just remember, we're going to be opening up a breakout room especially for television, film, and visual effects after all of the course talks are done. And then we're coming up now to the next one. The next one is Visual Effects and 3D Technology Diploma, HND Level 6. Hello, Seamus. How are you today?
I'm good, Ken. How are you? So can we start with the first slide there?
Sure.
So just want to give an introduction of what visual effects is, because it covers a lot of different things, but the broad category really is creating digital things that aren't there to add to existing film for animation or action adventure type movies. So can we play the short video, please?
Sure.
So that's what visual effects is all about. It's creating things that aren't there, and that's a big part of the film and TV industry at the moment. In the course, we cover a wide range of subjects. We cover how you communicate visually. We cover 3D modeling, because that's how you build things like robots to make them appear in shots. We cover compositing, which is really the skills of how you mix a live action shot of something that has really happened in front of the camera with digital effects that were created in a computer. And then we cover the other area of digital special effects. These are things like flame, smoke, all of the other things that you can add in to make an image different, more interesting. And there's great demand for this. So can get the next slide. So for students who come onto this course, there are 2 ways you can go ahead from it. You can, after doing the 2 years of visual effects and learning all these skills, you can then choose to do another 2 years to get a degree, a BA Honours in Visual Media, validated by the University of Dundee as part of their game stream. Or you can go directly into employment and graduates can develop careers in 3D computer visual effects, either locally or internationally. And it's surprising the amount of visual effects that goes on in Ireland. You'd probably think instantly of things like Game of Thrones or Vikings as local visual effects productions, but big international productions like the Marvel Black Widow were also had visual effects work done in Dublin. And of course the animation sector is booming, and a lot of our graduates have gone on to work in companies founded by ex-Ballyfermot students, which is something we can be very proud of, in companies like Brown Bag, but there's also Boulder, Raygun, etc. Visual effects is also used in games and in other areas of 3D that might not instantly spring to mind. Like, for example, in architecture, it's used to create a video with a building that doesn't exist at the moment that somebody wants to build. So there's a wide range of applications for the skills. So can we get the next slide, please?
This is the last slide. James.
Oh, this is the last slide. Okay, so so I'll wrap up then and say, so there's a wide range of demand for the course, and you can apply online through bcfe.ie.
Seamus, I'd well believe that there's in terms of the amount of people doing visual effects, because all you need to do is look at the credits at the end of one of those movies like Black Widow, and you can see that there's literally rakes of people doing digital effects or visual effects. So I think that, yeah, it sounds like a fantastically exciting area. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Ken.
So just moving on to the Visual Effects Traineeship Creative Media for Production, Level 5. Hello, Brendan. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. Yep. So this is it's a QQI Level 5 course. It's a traineeship, so it's a little bit different to most of the other courses that we're doing, in that it runs for a full 12 months. And because it's a fully funded traineeship, there's no fees. Also, the students are in throughout the year, and then we will find them. We introduce them to companies and help get them into some kind of work placement over the summer. So the students, even last year, even though we were in the middle of a massive pandemic, all the students had placements in various different industry leading companies. And by the end of, I think all of our graduates from last year now got kept on or are working in companies or have moved on to other companies and they're employed. So they're doing really, really well. What do? We are a post-production skills course. So we would teach skills that can be used across the board in areas like animation, video production, and visual effects. And so the main, if you pop onto the next slide there.
I think there's a video here.
Yeah, you can. Yep. So I think there's a slide there with the modules that we do. Those are some of the modules. So we would teach a lot of things like the software on the Adobe Creative Cloud. We would be teaching software like After Effects for which would be the main visual effects softwares would be After Effects for motion graphics, Nuke for compositing, and Maya for modeling. So we're this year, I mean, we've been teaching Maya, and this year we introduced also under the multimedia authoring, that's After Effects, and next year we're hoping to add in Nuke as well into that. Over and above that, there's digital photography, video editing, and the 3D computer graphics is the Maya, and the computer illustrated graphics is usually with Illustrator. So there's a lot of skills there. A lot of times people are coming in and they've maybe done some kind of a course already. A lot of the people that are coming in are mature students. they've done maybe an animation course, or they've done a video production course, or they've come from gaming or whatever, and then we're adding to a bunch of their skills, and we are placing people in a range of companies, but they generally split into those three areas of either animation, video production, or VFX. And we're this year, this is our fourth year, we'll be entering into our fourth year this year. But this year, it's been going really well, and already companies are calling us for people. So the industry is very busy, especially VFX. It's out the door at the minute, so it's a good area to be into.
I see you have some of your work here.
Yeah, that was just a quick piece done by a student. We can just show a few seconds out if you want. Yeah, it was just a quick project the students were doing, and that student is now she got kept on at the company and is now working away full time. And these are some of the softwares are doing. Nuke, we're hoping, as I said, to introduce next year. And yep, that's the course. I will be in the chat rooms afterwards if anybody has any questions or they want to ask me more about it.
Thank you very, very much, Brendan.